Okay, so I'm still caught up in this matrix of homelessness, and out here at Highline Park where I do my face painting, and I had to shut it down because the wind got a little crazy and started blowing all my tattoos around, so the kids were getting them for free, and you know, I'm cool with that. I love the kids. I love working with the kids. Kids are so cool until adults start messing their heads up with all of their garbage, and then they become the miserable people that most adults, not most, but a lot of adults have become, just absolutely just terrible people. And a lot of it has to do with what they've dealt with it in childhood. And hold on a second, huh?
Sitting up.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'll put you away.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that. One of the vendors who has like one of the best spots ever, he just was letting me know that he's leaving and if I wanted to set up in his spot, so I had to let him know, heck yeah, you know, because that's what it's about. It's Friday night, the Eagle flew today for a lot of people, so I want to go and get some of that cash. A couple of you have actually said that, you know, me being homeless is a lie and that I'm using it to hustle people for money. Well, let me just tell you, it would be a really lousy, whack hustle because, one, people do not have mercy. A lot of people are very cold-hearted. A lot of people can't help, no matter, even if they want to, they can't because they've got their own problems, their own money issues. And so the last thing they can afford to do is be giving money away to somebody. And then last but not least, when you try to keep your game up like I have, a lot of people look at you and think, hey, wait a minute, she's doing better than me. Why should I give her my money? So yeah, even though I have all the things left over from my previous lifestyle, because I took them. I grabbed my Louis bag because that was convenient for me to carry my belongings in. It wasn't because it was a Louis bag, it was because my only bag. I've had it for 10 years. The inside is all ripped and torn. The outside looks decent, and people are so materialistic that all they see is the gold logo. They don't see that the bag is filthy, that it has paint on it. Anyway, moving along. I met a sister today. I just want to tell you guys that I'm not the only one out here. You'd be surprised to know who's out here caught up in this homeless matrix. I met a sister on the bus. She was dressed to the nines. I had to compliment her because she looked so good. And she said she had just came from a job interview. And she was hoping she got it. She said it was at a homeless organization. And she said she hoped to get it because her and her daughter were homeless. And I'm looking at her and she had on Michael Kors shoes. She had the mani-pedi, hair was going on. Everything was, you know, up to par. So people, please do not sleep on what's going on right now. The elite are running this game, and a lot of the people that you think are doing well are not. They just, your neighbors could probably use some help. Even though they may drive a fancy car, they may look like they're doing well. When I lived in the PJs, I knew people who had Benzes and all sorts of other fancy cars parked in the parking lot of the PJs, okay, and they lived there. They just had a fancy car, you know. I've dated guys who lived out of their cars. It's not a game. Okay, I want to tell you something. Oh, goodness, if you're in New York, do not patronize the St. Mark's Hotel down in the Village on St. Mark's Place and 3rd Avenue, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, last night I happened to have $100 for a room. That's what they charge. They charge like $108 plus tax for a room overnight. And I figured, you know what? Let me go. I want to bathe. I want to wash my clothes. I want to, you know, because I'm not going to let this get me down. And I absolutely refuse to be funky and dirty just because I'm homeless. I haven't lost my mind yet. So until that happens, I'm gonna keep my game up. Okay. And you know something? Let me just say this before I get back to that. But people respect you more and help you more when you don't let yourself go. I don't know how many of you are old school like me, but it takes money to make money, so please believe that. Okay, so I wanted to say, I went to the St. Mark's Hotel, and they have stairs. They don't even have an elevator. I climb up the stairs. I'm midway to the desk, and the guy comes running down, and he's like, no rooms, no rooms. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I leave, but something in my spirit tells me, hold on a minute, that was just a little bit too dramatic. Why would he come and meet me halfway on the stairs? He didn't seem like the type of gentleman that, you know, was gonna like help me carry my bag or whatever. So I got outside and I saw this white girl who who was in front of the pizza, Ray's Pizza on 3rd Avenue in St. Mark's Place. And she was hustling change, and she looked like she might be on drugs because she was nodding and, you know, the whole junkie nod. So I said, you know, I'll give you $10 just to go around the corner to the St. Mark's and ask them if they have a room and come back and tell me. Sure enough, she did it and came back, and she told me that they said yes, sure, they had a room. So, you know, I'm a little tight because what's wrong with me? I mean, it's not like I'm casing the joint. It's not like I wanted to take anything. I doubt if they had anything in the room that I would want. I wanted a room. I wanted to sleep and maybe look at TV and, you know, get on my Wi-Fi or, you know, wow. So, you know, I'm feeling some kind of way about that. So I'm just telling you guys, you know, some of these establishments, it's becoming crazy out here because people are getting away with racism. And the only reason this guy did not give me the room is because I am black, because I am an African. That is it. I'm not using that as an excuse. I was clean, and this is the other thing too. This is the other reason I keep myself clean, and the reason that I don't have a problem with carrying my stuff in a nice bag, because I do like to go to places and at least try to have some kind of life while I'm dealing with this. And I already know there's a prejudice against the homeless. I already know that. And there's a prejudice against poor people. But I had the money for this room. Okay, God bless y'all. I'm steady keeping my spirits up, you know, despite being caught up in this matrix. Still, in the words of the great Maya Angelou, still I rise. God bless. I'll talk to you soon. I'll keep you updated.